the word was terra, terra, signifying land. Columbus thought the land, by his reckoning, the land was an island off the coast of India. And he reasoned that the people living on that island must be Indians. The name stuck. Of course, the island was not off the coast of India. The island was not far from Cuba. It was Watling. It's known today as Watling Island. Columbus called it something entirely different. His ship is the Santa Maria, the Holy Mother of God. He called the island San Salvador, our Savior, our Holy Savior, San Salvador. And it's with that religious spirit that the European history in America begins. Columbus never reconciled himself to the idea that what he had found is going to turn out to be three new continents, North America, Central America, and South America. He just could not accept that. These continents, of course, are roadblocks square across his path to the Far East, making it impossible to reach the Far East except by sailing way south and going around the tip of South Africa and then up, and just an obvious impracticability as far as trade was concerned. If you look at the second map, and I want to close with this, if you look at the second map again, you can see that Columbus was pretty much alone in thinking that he had done what he set out to do. The explosion of lines coming west, indicating voyages from Spain and elsewhere, to what was more and more accepted as a new world, North America, Central America, South America, indicates that, all right, it's not the Far East. We can't call it the Far East. We have to call it something else. And until the name America was suggested just a little bit later, what we have decided to call it is ours. It is going to be, by the Treaty of Tordesillas, the property of Spain. And the second section of the handout is about the conquest that the Spanish made, the conquests that the Spaniards made over the Indian civilizations that they encountered. They were true in their obligation to spread the gospel, although how voluntary it could have been is highly doubtful. The conquests were cruel, brutal even, unnecessarily so. But it was an accomplished fact. There was never any doubt about the outcome. And I'm going to leave the story of the conquest of Cortez bringing the Aztec kingdom down, and Cortez and Pizarro bringing the Inca Empire down, with just this last point, which I think I made in the last class before the spring break. It's thanks to Spain that the oldest continually inhabited town or city in North America was Spanish. St. Augustine in Florida goes back to 1569. And the oldest church in North America is also Spanish. And I remember us talking about it. It's the Church of San Miguel in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It was built in 1609, and they are great symbols of the Spanish conquest of the Americas. Certainly more positive symbols than the conquests themselves, which, as I say, were very cruel and brutally done. Well, we'll go ahead on Tuesday, and we'll see Tuesday that what I had to say about the Pope speaking for the last time for the entire Christian world, that will come to be on Tuesday when we turn to study the Reformation.